There's always an Argillian battlecruiser, Corellian death ray, or intergalactic plague about to wipe out life on this miserable little planet. The only way these people can get on with their happy lives is that they do not know about it. Agent K, Men in Black. Have you heard the news? We're all doomed. Global climate change is melting the polar ice caps, flooding the head of the Gulf Stream with fresh water, virtually stopping Earth's circulatory system. We could be living under 40 feet of ice and snow. Deadly plagues are everywhere. AIDS, SARS, H1N1, and a new one called Golden Staph. And they're growing, changing, mutating. No, every 40 to 50 million years an asteroid hits the Earth. Bang, wipes out all life. It's been 65 million years since the last one. It's late, but you know it's coming. The plankton's dying, the bees are diminishing, frogs are being born with 7 heads, jellyfish are clogging the ocean, our political system is totally constipated, and our world economy is in complete collapse. Surprised? Don't be. We had plenty of warning. The Mayans knew about this 5,000 years ago. Worried? Don't be. Turns out sharing doom and gloom has been a favorite human pastime for all of recorded history. Imagine what it was like in year 666. They called it the Year of the Dead. And they did it again in 1666. Although this time preachers after the Great London Fire had a heyday saying, see, it's the beginning of the end. The year 1000 was definitely the end of the world. And we did it again in the year 2000. Although this time, the world was saved by a handful of computer geeks pulling a few all-nighters. 2012, the Mayan prophecy. Well, turns out their base 20 numbering system makes our 2012 their 999. Well, rather than a vision of doom and gloom, I'd like to present a vision based on the historical fact that over the past 200,000 years, mankind has overcome every difficulty he's been presented with, and not only survived, but thrived. Indeed, we do have some problems. Watch as we solve them one by one. For the most part, the solution is energy. Where there is energy, there's abundant life. Just add sunshine to a terrarium, or look at a greenhouse in the springtime, and you see the impact of abundant energy. Energy's cheap now. What do you pay for your electric bill? $100, $200 a month? Well, what are we going to do when our electric bill is $1,000, $2,000 a month? Well, we're going to turn off the bathroom light when we leave the room, and we're going to invent televisions, refrigerators, air conditioners, vehicles that operate off a fraction of the power they do now. We've only just begun this. Look at the trend. 30 years ago, we concluded that information was power. So we developed these huge hard disks and stored tons of information. And then we figured out a way to connect them all at high speed so that all the information is available wherever and whenever it's needed. That's called ubiquitous information. When we have both connectivity and storage, everyone on the planet can be brilliant. Now we've concluded that power is power. And we already have all the connectivity we need, our grid. We just don't have an effective way to store power. So we're inventing it. Battery technology, supercapacitors, nano batteries, storing energy in vehicles in 100 different ways. And we're tapping into that big battery in the sky, the sun. We're on the road to ubiquitous energy. So what's the world going to look like when everyone has all the energy they need? Well, we're going to have enough energy to feed everyone, grow enough food. We'll have enough energy to clean the air, clean the water, and if there is another ice age, we'll have enough energy to not only survive, but thrive. But it doesn't happen by itself. It happens because we make it happen. We need to support the innovators, the people, the companies, and the organizations developing the technologies we need. We all know the world-changing power of word of mouth to support and drive innovation. Use it. Spread the word via email, social networking, any way you can. Become an early adopter. Buy solar energy systems, hybrid vehicles. high efficiency appliances. Support the companies that make them. Invest in these companies. We need to pass legislation. We need to pass renewable energy incentives, carbon credits, and other legislation that builds these industries. By supporting the innovators, we can bring in an age of abundant energy. Dr. Seuss. And now, says the Onceler, now that you're here, the word of the Lorax comes perfectly clear. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing's